It's that client you always pick up on the highway. He said something about the stage being set. Does that mean something to you?
Devil Takamura, the leader of the Devil Killers. I've got to win today to break them up. Okay, I'll get going.
Alright, drive safe.
Who are you betting on today? Devil Takamura, of course. Yeah, I've heard the rumors about that taxi driver around town, but he ain't got a snowball's chance in hell of beating Takamura. I gotta say though, I kinda want the taxi driver to pull it off. Yeah, those devil killers have been running riot, pain in the ass for other racers like us. Shh, there he is. You're Suzuki, huh? Yeah, Devil Takamura, I presume? You got it. Just so we're clear, you'll disband the Devil Killers if I win, right? Relax. Let's enjoy our moment in the spotlight while we can, huh? Look around. They're even streaming us live over the internet. Street racers all over Japan are watching us as we speak. Bet it isn't often a taxi driver like you gets his 15 minutes of fame, huh? I guess there's a lot of money riding on this too. Am I right? So what if there is? Don't you have any respect for your founder? You talking about that guy Nakajima? Who cares about that old fart? He's all washed up now. Working to save money to mod your car? Racing for the sake of speed alone? That's nothing more than a hobby. I'm no amateur. I turned street racing into a cash cow, all built on the Devil Killer's name. And that name means what it does because of those who came before you. Don't you feel any shame dishonoring it like this? Not at all. What's there to be ashamed of? The Devil Killer's name serves us well. All the racers in Fukuoka know it. It brings with it a history no other team can match. It's the perfect cover, and I'll run it into the ground until I've squeezed every last penny out of it. Once it's used up, I'll just toss it aside. Not if I can help it. That's big talk for a taxi driver. Let's get this show on the road. I didn't become 5th leader of the Devil Killers just cause I'm smart. I earned it by being the fastest. Let's see if you can keep up. Gotta give the audience what they came for, right? This indeed is the final battle. Intermediate and advanced. Perfect song to finish it all up in. Okay, so I have a slight lead over Devil Takamura. I know how this race can get. So let me go into the corner where I can pull off the racing heat action. Beautiful! Well executed! Oops. Ah, my drifting needs work though, but I'm getting there. Ouch. Ah! Whoa, I'm denying Devil Takamura his lead. But now I've dropped a bit behind. But I should be able to pull off the straightaway heat action. If I'm able to. Which is right now! Beautiful! Now I'm gonna activate the turbo. to get a little squeeze in a little distance. There we go. And now I see that long stretch straight ahead, as well as a tight left curve. So I'm gonna pull off one more racing heat action. Oh, I'm well ahead, but it's pretty clear what's gonna happen if I don't, you know, keep my distance. So I can see it coming from a mile away. Hopefully I can maintain my lead. So I just have to do that. Whoa, that plane up close. You saw that, right? Good stuff. That's sick drifting. And I'm well ahead. Well ahead. Oh, but I gotta watch the distance, because you can close in at any second, which will be very, very soon. And it's coming now. Ouch! Oh, I still jumped ahead. But he's ahead. Alright, last chance. There we go. Level up. No way! The taxi driver! He beat Devil Takamura! What now? I lost. You beat me, Suzuki. Now you hold up your end of the deal. Announce that you're breaking up. Everybody listen up. Come on, are you kidding, boss? No need to keep a silly promise like that. Ain't no reason to break up now. Break up? Yeah, right. With all these people watching, it's the perfect chance to show what happens when you get on the wrong side of the devil killers. Give this taxi driver a thrashing. That's what I like to hear, boss. I'm gonna get me some payback. I'm not big on doing it this way. Can't be helped though. Sorry, Suzuki. Just take your medicine like a man. Hey, this isn't what we agreed. What happened to the fastest guy calling the shots? Huh? Oh, it isn't fastest guy's rules around here anymore. Now it's strongest guy rules. Mess him up, men. Nobody dare to lay a finger on the devil killers after this. Oh dear. It's a gauntlet. A massive gauntlet. So I'll just take care of a few stragglers. And show off my new skills. Perfect, like this one. I didn't even realize I had this heat action. Like I seen it for numerous occasions, but like, ouch, sorry, cool Yoshimi, but you had to go down. And I'm sorry, gentle Nakamura, but I'm gonna have to go rough on you. Oh, Crash Kajiwara is the only one left. Oh, aside from Devil Takamura. Not the right guy wanted, but I'll take it. Wait. Oh, he's just dizzy. Devil Takamura. There we go. Ouch. He goes down. There we go. Well, not what I wanted, but Fair enough. And there's the finish. Hey, let's hit the road. You'll get yours soon enough. Count on it. Hold up. So this is what became of the legendary devil killers? It's hit a new low. Shame that. Hey, isn't that... Who? Seriously? You don't know? That guy's the biggest name in racing here in Fukuoka. Ooh. Onisaka. Onisaka. What are you doing here? You start acting up on this scale, word is gonna reach me. Well, this is all the taxi driver's fault. He picked a fight with us, so we, don't even bother. I've been doing a little research myself. I heard you were throwing your weight around. I gave you a pass because they said you were the fastest, but now you've lost that spot. Meaning, fact is, this taxi driver beat you. He's the fastest now, so following our rules, I'm ordering you to break up the devil killers. What? With Onisaka giving the order himself, the devil killers gotta follow suit. Onisaka has that kind of pull? Of course he does. He's pretty much the law in racing circles. You're disbanded. You can never use the name devil killers again. Any objections? None. Then get off the highway. Let's go. You're Suzuki, huh? I'm Onisaka. I look out for the young guys around here. Thanks for intervening. No need for thanks. You're the one who beat Takamura. But without you, they wouldn't have honored the agreement. I appreciate you showing up. Hold on. You don't think I came all this way just to help you break up those punks, did you? Why then? You work for Nakajima, right? Yes. Then you breaking up the devil killers through this race is what he wanted, was it? Ultimately, yes. Well, that's going to be a problem. Why? He has no right to say anything about street racing matters. He's a coward who chickened out of a race. I don't understand. 20 years ago, Nakajima and I were rivals. He was the fastest out there, undisputed. Even I couldn't come out on top against him. I challenged him time after time, but he always got me in the end. I lost to him countless times. Then one day, I decided I had enough. I spent a year traveling all over the country, taking on other racers to hone my skills. I made Nakajima promise to stay the fastest in Fukuoka and give me another shot when I got back. But when I returned, Nakajima had left street racing behind. I couldn't believe it. I shed blood, sweat, and tears for a whole year to get fast enough to beat him. But I had nobody to race against anymore. It was a nightmare. I'm sure Nakajima-san had his reasons. He's not the kind of guy to break a promise lightly. You think I don't know that? Yeah, I bet his situation gave him no choice. But that doesn't matter. I still want to take him one more time. I just can't forget the thrill I got going up against him. I won't give up on street racing until I get another taste of it. My pride won't let me. Go back and tell Nakajima for me. Say I'm still here behind the wheel, waiting for him. Onisaka, huh? You're not the type of guy who goes back on his word, Nakajima-san. What happened 20 years ago? 20 years ago, about a month after Onisaka left, I got in an accident. An accident? I wasn't driving dangerously or anything. We were just coming home from shopping. I was under the speed limit. No distractions. But I couldn't say the same for the other car. A street racer smashed into us. He came around the corner at high speed and lost control. It was 100% his fault. Did you get hurt? No, I came away with just scratches. But my wife sitting beside me wasn't as lucky. She hit her head, I guess. There weren't many external injuries, but she fell into a coma. I really should have been angry with the guy who did that to my wife. But I couldn't summon up any rage. He was a street racer just like me. That's when I realized it could just as easily have been me causing a crash like that. Just one little mistake could end up costing some innocent person their life. When I got to thinking, I just couldn't go back to putting pedal to the metal like I used to. I was too scared. So you quit street racing? Yeah, of course I remembered the promise I made to Onisaka, but I knew I'd never race again. After the accident, my wife never regained consciousness again. She was alive, but never woke up. Strange, ain't it? I lived life on the edge, but I was still standing. My wife never took a risk in her life, and ended up like that. I just couldn't accept it. I whispered her name into her ear over and over, day in, day out. I thought maybe she opened her eyes one day, and sit up like nothing had ever happened. But that ain't how life works. No matter how much I loved her or prayed for her to come back, she wouldn't wake up. We're all powerless when it comes down to it. All I could do was keep hoping she recovered, and work to pay her hospital bills. But even that was beyond me. I used to be a day laborer, but I poured all the money I earned into my ride. I had no savings, and no steady job. If I didn't do something, I'd fall behind with the medical bills, so I had to find work.
That's when you turned into taxi driving?
Yeah, driving was all I could do. And
what?
I wanted to have her sit beside me again one day. She couldn't drive herself, but she loved to ride along with me. I still remember her sitting in the passenger seat, laughing. If she came out of the coma, I wanted to be ready to take her on another ride. I reckon that would have made her happy. But I figured after the accident, she'd be too scared to do that again. So I thought if I became a taxi driver and learned safe driving, she might be okay with it. She might ride along with me again. But a year ago, she finally lost the battle.
Nakajima-san.
I'm a miserable man who took my wedding ring off because I couldn't bear to remember she's gone. I couldn't save the one I loved. I broke the promise I made my rival. I'm a no good, worthless wretch.
That's not true. You helped me out when I was in a bad place. I'm thankful for that, and I respect you a lot. So please don't talk about yourself like that.
Suzuki.
If Onisaka knew about this, I'm sure he'd forgive you for going back on your word. You never told him about the accident?
No, I didn't want to use my wife as an excuse, and I just couldn't face up to him. I'm a former racer myself, so I know exactly how he feels. I know how much he wants that rematch. If I told him about the accident, sure, he'd probably let it slide. But think about what that'd do to him. Cars have been his life. I don't want to ruin that for him. I don't think telling him's a good idea.
So you want Onisaka to carry on racing, Nakajima-san?
I used to want that. I figured with me off the road, he might as well do enough racing for the both of us. But now I don't know. He's getting old. I don't want him chained to this his whole life. One day, he'll push it too far. But when he bows out, I want it to be at the right time. I don't want him to end up like me. If someone beat him in a race, that might give him what he needs to leave racing.
I'll race him.
Huh?
I'll race him and put an end to his racing career.
You do that, Suzuki?
Hey, sure. You gave me a place to be and a purpose when I was lost. And that means a lot. I want to do something to pay you back.
Yeah, but...
Nakajima-san, I've taken down the Devil Killers. And like you were, I'm Fukuoka's fastest now. Leave this to me. It's my turn to step up and race for you.
Suzuki, thank you.
2,400 experience! And an automatic level up.